when you have your task in front of you, so you can have two choices. You can go for the paraphrasing if you can, and if you can't do the paraphrasing, you can simply write down the same topic on the top if you like to. But don't count these words at the end when you're counting 250 words for your response. You should write 250 words except the words that you're copying and pasting on that. Okay. So if you're going for the paraphrasing, you have to identify some of the keywords in the topic. Sometimes you have these words, you can't do this. You can do this, you can have it.
So not all the words can be paraphrased.
Yeah, exactly. The same. Okay. So what we can use? What word we can use for some? Some parts of the word. You can also some parts of the word. You can also start your task with nowadays. In some parts of the world, men are required. Okay? It's a very simple word to use, and it's very effective. I've seen that guy that getting 6 plus pens, like 7 even, they're using this word. So how about men?
Males.
Males. Required?
Bound to. Bound to.
Need to भी हो सकता है. Mandatory भी है.
Mandatory is.
Mandatory. Spend. Spare. Military.
Armed forces. Armed forces.
If you say army, in army, how about that the Air Force and the Navy?
Forces.
Okay, so we can say
Armed forces.
if you're using people here, it means that we'll cover the women as well. Now we are here using the men, we have to use the replacement, right replacement of that. Make sure you're not changing the meanings when you're paraphrasing your class. So after the paraphrasing your whole topic, if you're getting the whole meaning change, so this is what you should write. You should take care of. You don't have to change the whole meaning. About opinion,
Point of view.
views use सकते हैं. Ideas use सकते हैं. You can have.
Perspective.
Okay. What are your thoughts? What are your whatever? So there could be more words you can use if you are replacing one word. Then we can say developed countries, the strong economies. Okay. Now you have to use the same words again. You can replace them with the other vocabulary. Okay. This will have a good effect on the mind of the examiner. You are showing examiner that I'm not copying your words that you have used in your topic. I'm trying to use my own vocabulary, my own word bank. So that I'm using from there. Okay, so there are 4 big topics. These days we are talking about on education, health, environment, and technology. They can have some more topics that we have here. International developments, transport, crime, children. These are the topics that they often use. In crime, they have a topic that do you think that implementing the death penalty is effective to control the violence across the country or in the countries if you are implementing the death penalty? So what is your opinion? Do you want to go in the favor of that or against that? This is a crime. Children, we have a child labor, child abuse, child education, child care. Okay, so we can have a lot of topics on that as well. Okay. Next we have active reading, active listening can help to improve effective writing. How this possible? Active reading work. If you're reading the newspapers, articles, the other stuff, and you are practicing it again and again, you are doing it every day. It means that you're getting a lot of phrases and sentences from there. You can get those ideas from there, and you can use it in your response. Same as for your listening. You're listening kind of a debate, or obviously you will have to get a lot of points regarding one specific topic. Sometimes you don't have the depth of knowledge. You are limited to a certain place. You are not been able to talk too much on one given, or not being able to write too much on one given topic. That is due to not having too much points on that. Okay? So if you're listening too many of these television programs, you're watching too much or too many documentaries, it means that you are increasing your knowledge as well. That varies from one person to other person, one student to other student. If you have completed your 12 years education, you will have different vocabulary regarding one topic. And if you have completed your university education, so it means that you will have comparatively better vocabulary to write the response for any kind of a topic. Suppose health, a doctor could write better on that. If you have, if you are a university student, you might have read a lot on the technology, environment, and other topics. So I've already talked on this, that you can cover your task in about 3 to 4 paragraphs. Don't write 7, 8, 9, 10 paragraphs. Okay? Sometimes I see they write 1 or 2 lines, then they break the paragraph, they use another paragraph, and so on. We mostly use commas and full stops in the form of punctuations when we write our response. And if you think that these punctuation doesn't have any value, so you can get the value from here. That if you read this sentence, let's eat grandma, what does it mean? It means that you are eating grandma. You are inviting other people, come, let's eat grandma. Okay? With the addition of one single punctuation in there, you say, let's eat grandma. It means that you are inviting grandma on the meal. So in other case, that will absolutely disastrous for the grandma. So take care of these punctuations. Punctuations are used at the places where you think you are not finished with that point yet, but you still want to add some more. Add a comma, and then you can move on with this, with that next sentence. Okay? And therefore you can add full stop at the end once you think you have completed your point and you have completed your complete idea, then you move to next paragraph.
Let's
This is one of the punctuation that she pointed out, that it means in Urdu we say okay, the people's lifestyle,
प्लूरल नहीं होता ना, yours.
we say dog's tail. Dog's tail is